The 2020 NFL Draft had a lot of quarterback star power at the top. Joe Burrow and Tua Tagovailoa went top 5, but it was the next quarterback off the board that went on to throw more touchdowns and complete more passes than any rookie in NFL history. Justin Herbert. In his first season with the Los Angeles Chargers, Herbert is already turning heads across the league. First, we are closing in on 100,000 subscribers, so please help us out by subscribing and hitting that bell notification. We're going to be doing our first giveaway once we hit 100K. All you need to do is take a screenshot of you subscribed with the bell notification on and put it on your Instagram story. Then follow and tag us both for a chance to win an NFL jersey of your choice. The 2020 NFL Draft was long hyped up for its quarterback prospects, most notably Joe Burrow and Tua Tagovailoa. Burrow had one of the best college football seasons ever, passing for 60 touchdowns en route to leading LSU to a national championship and winning the Heisman Trophy along the way. Meanwhile, Tua was a Heisman finalist and was a couple of years removed from bringing a national championship to Alabama. Burrow and Tua were the two hot topics in the draft at quarterback, but it was a different top 10 selection at the draft that has quickly established himself as the best quarterback from the class. While Tua struggled and Burrow went down with injury, Justin Herbert lit the league on fire while passing for the most touchdowns by a rookie in NFL history. Herbert was an incredibly odd prospect in the draft. Some experts were super high on Herbert and thought he was a top player, but others had him as a second-round talent. The pros on Herbert were easy. He was the perfect size, ran a 4.68 40-yard dash, has an absolute cannon of an arm, and was known for his leadership skills at Oregon. He was still a tough player to evaluate though. Burrow and Tua played on two of the best teams in college football that featured future NFL talent. I mean, Burrow was throwing to Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, and Tua was passing to Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, Henry Ruggs, and Jerry Jeudy. On the other hand, Herbert's wide receivers dropped 100 passes in his final 2 years at Oregon. He didn't have a lot of talent around him, especially compared to LSU and Alabama. That being said, his film was arguably the best in the class. His arm strength at Oregon was stellar, having the ability to fit the ball into tight windows. At the end of his collegiate career, we saw a new Herbert, one that was using his legs to make explosive plays. The Ducks unleashed Herbert, and he shined, showing off his pure athleticism. Herbert was the best quarterback in the class when pressured. Granted, we didn't see Burrow or Tua get pressured, like, ever. Herbert used his legs to escape pressure and extend plays if he needed to. Even better, Herbert was able to hit accurate throws when pressured. The Los Angeles Chargers clearly liked what they saw on film, deciding to select Herbert with the 6th pick at the draft. He started his rookie season as the backup to Tyrod Taylor, but after Taylor suffered a chest injury before week 2, Herbert replaced him as the starter against the Kansas City Chiefs. Herbert passed for 311 yards, a touchdown, and an interception, adding a rushing touchdown before the Chargers fell 23-20 in overtime. Herbert's first 2 NFL starts were against both Super Bowl teams, and damn if he didn't impress against those defenses. Herbert was named the permanent starter ahead of Week 5, and promptly became the first rookie to throw for 4 touchdowns on Monday Night Football in another close loss, this time 30-27 to the New Orleans Saints. He was named Offensive Player of the Month after 3 incredible performances. He was far from done though. Herbert became the only rookie quarterback to score multiple touchdowns in 7 straight games and went on to be named Offensive Player of the Month again. Baker Mayfield passed for a rookie record 27 touchdowns in 2018, a number that Herbert ended up surpassing by 4. Additionally, he joined Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, and Jameis Winston as the only rookies to pass for over 4,000 yards in their rookie seasons. Herbert completed 66.6% of his passes while throwing 10 interceptions. At the completion of his rookie year, Herbert was named the Pepsi Rookie of the Year and Offensive Rookie of the Year for his efforts, a rewarding moment for Herbert that he had waited his entire life for. Justin Patrick Herbert was born on March 10, 1998 in Eugene, Oregon. One of the best parts about Herbert is that since birth, he has always been a huge University of Oregon fan and San Diego Chargers fan as well. His grandfather, Rich Schwab, played wide receiver for the Ducks in the 1960s. Herbert Herbert ended up going to Oregon and then being drafted by the Chargers. That's just nuts. Herbert attended Sheldon High School, where he played football, basketball, and baseball for the Fighting Irish. His recruiting process was complicated after he suffered a broken leg early in his junior season. Herbert returned for his senior season healthy though, and passed for 3,130 yards and 37 touchdowns, and added 543 yards and 10 touchdowns on the ground. He was named First Team All-State and the Southwest Conference Offensive Player of the Year. Coming out of high school, Herbert was regarded as the number 5 recruit in Oregon and number 26 pro-style quarterback in the 2016 class. He only received 2 offers from FBS schools, Nevada and Oregon. Of course, he decided to commit to play for the hometown Ducks. Herbert started his first season at Oregon as the number 2 quarterback on the depth chart, but took over the starting role after the Ducks' 5th game of the year. Herbert showed off some of his talent, passing for 1,936 yards and 19 touchdowns to only 4 interceptions. He orchestrated a comeback upset over number 11 Utah after driving down and passing for a touchdown with only 2 seconds left in the game. Despite his individual success, the Ducks went 4-8, capping off their worst season in a quarter century. Oregon decided to fire Mark Helfrich and hire Willie Taggart. Taggart did his part in helping Oregon make a turnaround, but the season lost some steam when Herbert suffered a fractured collarbone. The Ducks dropped 4 of 5 games without Herbert and went from scoring almost 50 points per game to only 15. Herbert returned from injury though and won both games, getting Oregon to the Las Vegas Bowl. Things could have gone better for the Ducks though. In his first year at Oregon, Taggart decided to leave the Ducks to take a job at Florida State. Without Taggart and their bowl game, the Ducks lost. On the season, Herbert passed for 1,983 yards and 15 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. The Ducks decided to hire Mario Cristobal, previously an offensive coach under Taggart. Cristobal was named interim head coach when Taggart left before being announced as the permanent head coach. Oregon took a leap forward in 2018, with Herbert entering the season as an early Heisman Trophy candidate. In his 3rd different offensive scheme, Herbert excelled with 3,151 yards and 29 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. He led the Ducks to a 9-4 record and a victory over Michigan State in the Red Box Bowl. Herbert was considered a potential top 5 pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, but he shocked experts and fans everywhere when he announced that he was going to return to Oregon for his senior season. Herbert had the best year of his collegiate career, passing for 3,471 yards and 32 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. The Ducks went 12-2 and won the Rose Bowl against Wisconsin. Herbert was named the game MVP after rushing for 3 scores. Herbert decided to participate in the Senior Bowl, a decision that helped solidify himself as a top selection at the 2020 NFL Draft. The Senior Bowl is more about practice than it is the game, and Herbert excelled in practice, being named as the Practice Player of the Week. He wasn't done though, going for a clean sweep after winning MVP of the game. But regardless, Justin Herbert has a very bright future in the NFL. After becoming a hometown hero at Oregon and establishing himself as a top player at the 2020 NFL Draft, Herbert is turning heads in the pros. The Los Angeles Chargers got one hell of a quarterback, and if they can build a team around him and keep bringing in new talent to pair with Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler, Los Angeles could be eyeing a playoff run in the near future. Thanks for watching. Again, we are closing in on 100,000 subscribers, so please help us out by subscribing and hitting that bell notification. And don't forget, we are going to be doing our first giveaway once we hit 100K. All you need to do is take a screenshot of you subscribe with the bell notification on and put it on your Instagram story. Then follow and tag us both for a chance to win an NFL jersey of your choice.